Hi there guys, my god I want a bit of a rest. January just doesn't seem to let up. The news is just broken today, just like within an hour of when I'm recording this now, which means I'm going to be immediately outdated, but Sony has reportedly acquired Bungie for $3.6 billion, and that of course is the developer of series like the original Halo trilogy and the ongoing Destiny franchise of Destiny 2. This is obviously a very big budget, high pedigree developing studio that used to be an exclusive or work exclusively for Microsoft and now is in the hands of Sony, and it really does mark the beginning of a time of what I'm going to coin, not really an original coin, but the acquisition wars. Now obviously this is a big counter move to the fact that Microsoft acquired Activision for $68.7 billion just the other week, which will bring the likes of Call of Duty, Candy Crush, World of Warcraft, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and all these different titles under their wing. You know, they can make them exclusive if they want to. Whether they're going to do that for a lot of them is yet to be seen. We also had a video discussion, our thoughts of the acquisition when it broke, and you can check that out if you want. But now we've had this, what's clearly Sony trying to catch up, playing catch up with a race that they've led for a long time with the likes of The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War. They add all of these exclusives to their name. I think they just saw that as, you know, I see Sony right now as kind of the blockbuster of its time for the video game industry, a company that thought, we're doing well, we'll continue to do well, just keep doing what we're doing, whereas Microsoft, who have been on the back foot, lost out from the last generation, are now looking ahead and going, how do we win, how do we innovate? And just as Blockbuster lost as well, you know, you have Microsoft coming in, the new Netflix, the people that are coming in with this subscription service that is going to turn heads. It's going to go people going, why am I paying £70 or $70 for this game when I can play £10 a month to get that and 100 other games? And that's really what we're moving towards, and I think it's a bit of a worrying time, to be honest, because it's going to lead to a bit of a divide. I felt like we're sort of getting to the stage where console didn't matter as much. You know, crossplay is becoming a very mainstream feature for a lot of big games. There's very few titles on either side, in my eyes. You know, there's a couple of big hitters, mainly on Sony, but I wouldn't say any of them are relatively like system sellers. Quite a lot of the big games are on both consoles. You can play with your friends regardless, and I was feeling like we were getting to a point where, nice, you just pick the console you prefer, whatever suits your fancy. And now we seem to be going in the opposite direction with this acquisition war, because Sony want to have all of the exclusives they can, Microsoft want all the exclusives they can, and they're being a bit coy about the fact of what's going to be exclusive and what they're going to take away from the consumer. And obviously it's going to be a bad look to have, but someone's got to do it first. And I reckon, although Bungie, or well, Destiny is going to continue to be multi-platform, I think it's obvious that Bungie's next game is probably going to be a PlayStation exclusive. It is a little worrying, something that like the beginning of a very dangerous period, or a shift, I suppose, in the nature of the games industry. What do you guys think? Do you think this is something to be worried about? Do you think this is a start? I mean, I'm saying, do you think this very clearly is the beginning of what will be many acquisitions in my mind? I think Sony are really trying to play catch up in this race, and they're going to be looking at other companies that are all failing to come to mind right now, but they're going to be looking at those companies that are on the level of the likes of Bungie, things that they can snap up and go, well, Activision might buy them next, we'll take them away, we'll take this one away, we'll take that away. So it's going to be all about like trying to grab these two companies, trying to grab everything they can so they have the biggest, you know, offering for either side, and what is going to be a new version of the exclusive race, which is we're going to see the impacts of probably in the next, you know, couple of years yet. Yeah, what do you guys think? And are you excited by this? Do you think Bungie was the right move for Sony? And as always, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.